Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, shall we? Well, looks like the XYZ event is going on, and they've added a new structure deck called Rage of Cipher. And I'm going to buy this 3 times. I haven't decided where I want to put my gems in terms of an archetype yet, but I'd like to just, get these combo deals and get as much of one together as I can to see where I might want to invest, the lion's share of what I have. I want to say thanks again, everyone, for all of your amazing tips and comments. And let's go ahead and buy some of these decks right now. So this deck says use level 8 manipulation effects to line up level 8 monsters and call forth Galaxy Eyes Cipher Dragon. Experience the power of an amazing dragon that can evolve into 3 different forms. Okay. Important notes. Oh, right. That's just up about all things. What are we getting here? Yeah, we get only, as everyone has mentioned, we get only 1 copy of everything. So if we buy this, we'll get 3 copies, I believe, of all of these cards, and then be able to kind of optimize the deck from there. So we'll buy 1, purchase. Fantastic. 1, purchase. All right, 2, we got it. Okay, so now we have all of those, and there's a secret pack that is called Miraculous Advent, which, I don't know if this... Yeah, this is Megalith stuff. This has nothing to do with the deck that I just bought. I also believe... let's see... I have these tickets for free legacy packs, so I might as well just open these because it's not costing me anything. It's just tickets I got from logging in. Explosions. Deal with it. Okay. Interesting. And you only get 2 cards in these packs? That's not very many, is it? Okay. And these are just kind of regular cards. We got some normals, some rares. That is a big moth. Alright, fine. And so we got 1 rare and then just some normal stuff. And okay, great. Alrighty, now, what is this gift box? This says, oh, these are my extra gems. And so I'll receive these. Now I can actually fit the gems. Because I went to claim some quest stuff, and what happened was I would have gone over to 10,000 gems, so they just put them in that gift box. Alright, we're going to go back now to solo mode and try to learn some more. You guys have told me that if the gate appears, then that means that I can actually go back to this and unlock the gate with the gems up here that I've acquired, and that's exciting. But I kind of want to just see if I can do a new deck altogether. This is called the Pyroxene Warriors. Gem Knights boast a variety of fusion spells and fusion monsters. The power of Pyroxene fosters miracles. Well, good. And let's just check out the scenario here. We're going to get these rewards. Gem Knight Lapis. Okay. Rock. She's Earth attribute. Rock. Normal, the best of friends with Lazuli. This soldier deeply cares about the well-being of her friends. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's check it out. The Pyroxene Warriors. Pyroxene Warriors, the Gem Knights with Hearts of Justice. Oh, yes, I see that. Diligent in their training, but reluctant to utilize their prowess in battle, they led a peaceful existence. So, again, with the trope of Yu-Gi-Oh, there are 2 kind of main opposing elements, it appears, at least that they're showing right now. We have a sapphire and a garnet. Ice and fire, it looks like. However, these calm days were threatened by the flame people, the Laval. Uh-oh, yeah, this guy's got lava hands. This aggressive nation of flame warriors sought to invade the land of the Gem Knights. Averse to this fruitless conflict, the Gem Knights did not aggressively engage them, but for the Laval, the inaction of the Gem Knights was fuel to the fire. That's what you get for being peaceful. We'll come fight you and kill you. Day by day, collisions increased between the Laval and the Gem Knights. I gotta say, just strategically, when you have flame warriors coming to you, you should take that threat seriously. People who are on fire or made of fire tend to not be the most level-headed, you know, like, we can live peaceably together types. I don't want to stereotype, that's pretty broad strokes, but for the most part, I'd be suspicious and not, just off training when an immediate threat needs to be assessed and addressed. At last, the Gem Knights resolved themselves to a full-on conflict to protect their homeland. Oh good, there they go. The Gem Knights processed a core that shone like a gem, which they activated as a force to aid them in battle. Okay, oh, they're like Iron Men. In addition, they could utilize the core to fuse with other knights to become even more powerful warriors. The fused Gem Knights included the following: Gem Knight Ruby, who repelled the enemy; Gem Knight Aquamarine, who defended its companions; Gem Knight Topaz, who tormented its opponents. Look at those lightning bolt weapons. Awesome. Alright. So I'm going to be fusing my Gem Knights to make more powerful Gem Knights, it looks like. Let's go into the practice and learn the ins and outs of the Gem Knight deck. Alright, let's do it. Let's see what you got. Okay. What makes a Gem Knight deck unique? With its colorful fusion spells, this deck gives you the chance to duel with lots of different fusion monsters and effects. When Gem Knight Fusion, one of the rudimentary spell cards, is sent to the graveyard after it has been used, you can add it back into your hand by banishing one Gem Knight monster from your graveyard. Use that effect once you've gathered your fusion materials so you can fusion summon multiple times in one turn. Right. So, I believe everybody was explaining to me that you can normal summon or special summon, and normal summon is anything that's level 4 or lower, and then you can tribute as a normal summon, but then everything else is effectively a special summon. So you can do ritual summons, etc. more than once, and so fusion counts as that. But it looks like you have to, maybe like the ritual summon, have to have that fusion card to do the fusion summon, unless it says it on the card, the monster card itself. So let's see, when we send this card to the graveyard after it's been used, you can put it back in the hand by banishing a Gem Knight from the graveyard. Okay, cool. Let's try. Let's see what they mean. Gem Knight Tourmaline is over there, and oh, we got our fusion card. That's a good top deck. Alright, so you've drawn Gem Knight Fusion, I saw that. Use this card to fusion summon Gem Knight monsters twice and win the duel. Alright, let's do this. Fusion summon Gem Knight Aquamarine by using Gem Knight Crystal and Gem Knight Sapphire as fusion materials. Okay. So we're going to first use this, and they want me to summon this big Gem Knight here. And let me just go to the what I've done is activated this, and I'm actually drawing the guy that they want me to summon from the extra deck. And so it's not one of these from my hand. It's one from the extra deck. Okay, so we're going to pull this from the extra deck, which is level 6. And we say go for it. And then we need to select 2 monsters to use as fusion. Now, I don't know why in particular I'm not using my weaker guy, the Gem Knight Garnet, but I'm sure they have a reason for that. Or let's look at as fusion materials, okay. And then can I look further up the chain at the... No, so the it's not showing me what in the log here. It's not showing me what guy I've targeted, but I'm wondering. We'll find out. Let's just do what they say. Select. We have no choice. And then face-up attack. Right here is fine. Alright, and then we use these 2 guys. We fuse them by using them as fusion materials. Okay, and so now we have this guy. And it says activate the effect by banishing a card. And we're going to banish Gem Knight Sapphire from the graveyard. So we activate this. Yes, do it. Bring it back to our hand. And get rid of the weaker one. Okay. So it goes to the banish deck. And then fusion summon Gem Knight Ruby by using Gem Knight Aquamarine and Gem Knight Garnet as fusion materials. Oh, interesting. So I'm going to even get rid of this one. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do this, and we're going to go for Gem Knight Ruby. And I think this is why I didn't read the card from before, but let's look at this one to see why specifically I had to use the knights that I did. So to get her or him, it looks like a man. To get them out, Gem Knight Garnet plus 1 Gem Knight monster must be fusion summoned with the above fusion material monsters. Once per turn, you contribute 1 face-up gem monster, and this card gains attack equal to the attributed monster's attack on the field. Oh my goodness. So does that mean I contribute their guy and then get the attack bonus of that? If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Cool. Alright, so we're going to go for this guy, select, and we're going to select this, and we're going to select this. So Gem Knight Garnet was required, and then it was just any other Gem Knight. Do that. And the reason I didn't use Garnet before in the previous fusion was because if I would have done that, I wouldn't be able to summon this guy, Ruby, because it was a requirement. So I was saving it for that reason. Alright. So I put this out. Gem Knight Ruby. Bam. Okay, and then fusion summon successful. Gem Knight Aquamarine was sent from the field to the graveyard, so activate its effect. Oh, there's even another thing. I didn't see that Aquamarine had an effect. Let's see what that effect is. Oh, it just bounces a card back to the hand. Okay, then. Attack your opponent's life points directly. Okay. So I'm wondering, I will do that, but, you know, this ability, it says you contribute 1 face-up gem monster. That was a gem monster that they had, but I don't know if tribute always means you're only your own monsters unless it specifies otherwise, unless it specifically says you contribute an opponent's monster. Because, like in Magic the Gathering, the equivalent would be sacrifice, and you can't sacrifice the opponent's creatures unless it says so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go to the battle phase, and we're going to just get them. Take that. It's wonderful. Gotcha. Okay, so we got 150 fire orbs, and amazing, right? But now it's time to go into the duel and see what happens. There are powerful fusion monsters with high attacks, such as Gem Knight Zirconia. Even if you can't fusion summon, you can use the effect of Gem Merchant when battling monsters, so always be aware of your attack. Okay. So I can play with the loner or with a deck of my choosing. I'm going to actually play with the loner first, but I want to see what's in this deck. So they do have, like, some XYZ in the extra deck, and then a Link, and then the rest of these are the fusion guys. Look at that, Gem Knight Master Diamond. You need 3 Gem Knight monsters to fusion summon this dude, and he gains 100 attack for each gem monster in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can banish 1 level 7 or lower Gem Knight fusion monster from your graveyard. Until the end of phase, this card's name becomes that monster's, and replace this effect with that monster's original effects. Oh, okay, so you can kind of like be a wild card, be anything. Interesting. Alright, let's do it. Let's get the Gem Knights out. Okay. My turn. Alright, well, I have Gem Knight Fusion in my hand, which seems pretty good. I probably want to do this to maybe fusion summon something. What can I get? I have a rock guy who is not a gem monster, and then I have a garnet, which is a gem monster. But if I look at my special deck, for example, like this guy, these require Gem Knight monsters, and oh, this guy is a gem, though. It's a gem armadillo, so that counts. So I could summon the garnet one. I think I have to use for Ruby, right? So I can Gem Knight fusion these two to pull out the Ruby card, if I were so inclined. And then I could exile, or banish rather, one of these cards to get back this card, and then, you know, I could see if I could summon one of these things. I wouldn't have anything, though, except for the Ruby in play, but I could get this card back. And then I would have this thing, which is Nibiru, the Primal Being. Okay. It's a rock. It's a level 11 rock dude. And it says, during the main phase, if your opponent normal or special summoned 5 or more monsters this turn, quick effect, you can tribute as many face-up monsters on the field as possible. And if you do, special summon this card from your hand, then special summon 1 Primal Being token to your opponent's field. This token's attack and defense become the combined original attack and defense of the tributed monsters. Huh. Interesting. Well, I don't know about that thing ever happening, but I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Put it here. And then I'm going to summon... Oh, I guess I could get this guy out, who's just a big boy. Yeah, this guy's bigger and stronger. Let's get him out, because we have the rock-type monster. So... Now, this dude... Oh, they're not even letting me summon the Ruby. Maybe I just don't have the right stuff for that. Now, this is cool, though, the Gem Knight Seraphinite, because they let you normal summon 1 more per turn. If I had a handful of monsters, I could use that. But I'm going to go back to this one. I'm going to try this. It's just stronger. Oh, maybe they're asking me to use that as the material. Honestly, I should use this as the material, because this is just so difficult to cast. But it's also funny to sandbag it. Okay, select. Select. Yeah, I'm going to save it just in case they somehow put out 5 monsters. Face-up attack. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to use this and get it back. And I will, I guess I have to ditch that one. My only choice. And this is fine. I don't want to lightning storm anything, so we're done. My turn. Gem Knight Emerald. Okay. Nice, okay. Anyway. I could Gem Knight Fusion. I kind of want to just attack their guy, though. With mine and kill it. It's hard to know, like, if that trap is going to destroy me, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, so we kill it, and they take damage. Very good. And then we're gonna go to the main two. Now, if I Gem Knight Fusion, right, I would have to lose my Zirconia. And I don't know if I want to do that right now. I don't know if there's anything I can use this rock guy and the Gem Knight Emerald with. The reason I'm saying that is I don't want to play Gem Knight Fusion and then get locked into doing its effects and have to lose my Gem Knight Zirconia if I didn't want to. So, for example, this is a Gem Knight monster plus a light monster. And so this is a light monster. I think this is light. It's so hard to read that, but I believe that this is a light monster. So, in that case, I think I could get it. Let me look at this again. So, for example, this thing is Lapis. We don't have Lapis. We have Emerald. Gem Knight monster plus 1 light monster. Must first be fusion summoned. Right. And so I think I can get her by playing this and using these two to summon her. I think. I don't see, like, an emerald one. One that's like, hey, you need emerald. Alright, so let me try this. And if I lose, well, that's my fault. Yep, okay, great. We got this one. You know what, though? I'm embarrassed because I should have done that first so I could attack with this. So I kind of wasted a bunch of damage. I should have done this initially. I was just worried about losing this, so I wanted to attack and kill first. I kind of wanted to see if this trap was going to trigger and knock me out, so, you know. Anyway, this is fine. I like where I'm at. And, oh, wait. I can also activate the effect of this and get rid of this card and bring that back. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh. 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 What's going on over there? Oh, no. Oh, no. They've got their own... Oh, no. He's gonna kill... Oh, dear God. Alright, well, I can Lightning Storm, anyway. Now, wait a minute. Why'd they get a second attack phase? Does that say that on the card? Or was that, like, all done in the sequence of the combat phase? How did that happen? Yeah, that's nice, but I'm trying to, what does this say? So this must have just happened, this trap must have been triggered during the combat phase, and then they summoned something before damage phase to be able to sneak an attack in. Boy. All right then. Okay, so we'll Lightning Storm, and we'll destroy all the attack position monsters that they control. Okay, and then, let's see, we can special summon one monster in either graveyard. Okay, awesome. What do we want? Alright, so... Oh my god, I could just get this! 3,000 attack, right? That's pretty ridiculous. But then again, this guy is almost there and has huge defense. Boy. Now, I like this. The only reason I'm picking this, first of all, it's ridiculous. But second of all, if they put down another Zirconia, they could just fight and trade. But this one is stronger than that, so it would survive. So I'm going to just select that. And go ahead and put it here. Okay. And then I'm going to go into the battle phase, and we'll just go ahead and attack. Okay. And that's it. That's all I got. I'm out of cards. I need a Gem Knight or something. Alright, so they have a 2100 defense card, so... Oh, nice. Gem Knight Crystal. Alright, so... what I can do is just attack and kill that. And I will. Okay. I wonder why they didn't set that into defensive position. Oh, good for me anyway. Alright, so they have a set monster in defensive position. Ooh, now I can actually maybe use my Gem Knight Fusion card. Let's just see what happens if... let's see. If I use this, and I have Gem Knight Crystal, what could I summon, basically, would be the question. I'm going to attack and see if I can just win outright before I do anything. Alright, so we killed that. So they don't die. But if I go to main phase 2... what do I want to do? Alright, fine. I'm gonna... No, I can't activate it. So we're gonna be done. Oh, okay. So they got a monster, they're adding it to their hand. Okay. Okay. Shenanigans. Alright. But still, they just can't get over this 3,000 attack. There we go. Gem Knight Lapis. Okay, now it's my phase, and I finally can do Gem Knight Fusion. So... let's do it. Alright, so we want to summon... this would... Let me see Gem Knight Fusion. Yeah, I have 3 Gem Knights, right? So I can summon just this thing, right? 3 Gem Knight monsters. Yeah. Do that. Yep. Select. 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 Give me the big guy. Face up attack. Right there. Check this out. Oh, not guy. Gem Knight Lady. Well, she's got 3,400 attack. So, and then once per turn, you can send one face-up Gem Knight monster you control to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon one Gem Knight monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. I mean, that's sweet if I had another one that I wanted to send back, but I don't. Let's go to the battle phase, and let me just attack right there, and they have 50 life. I think we can do it. We did it. God, that's beautiful. Oh, I didn't notice that. Look, we broke their shrine when we won. That's kind of cool. Their battlefield all cracked and got destroyed. Nice. Okay. So that was fun. That fusion card is so powerful, you just basically are eternally bouncing it back and forth as long as you had enough Gem Knights. All right, and let's check out the conclusion of the scenario. At first, some of the Gem Knights laid in waiting for their enemies, but eventually, they decided to join the fight one by one. In the midst of a fierce battle, the Gem Knights fused further into an even more powerful force. Yeah, there they are. However, this clash between the tribes was only the beginning of the turmoil that followed. The Gem Knights, who had risen to defend their comrades, were now caught up in the great swell of battle. At first, they loathed the conflict, but to counter the great evil, they eventually fused with other races to grow more powerful, such as the Vylon who descended from heaven, or even the Laval themselves, the Gem Knights, the Pyroxene warriors with hearts of justice. Their fate shall unfold in glorious detail in another tale. Ah, more to come, huh? All right. So we got the structure deck of Gem Knight's Resolution. Summon Gem Knight Fusion with a Fusion Summon. Harness the full potential of fusion monsters by supplementing attack points with Fusion Weapon. Okay. And we got a new card pack called Pyroxene, and we don't really want to go to the store right now. I am going to go backward, though. And new gate options are available. Oh my goodness gracious. This keeps on going and going. There are so many archetypes to learn. Fascinating. I have to say I'm excited about that. I'm really excited to see how much there is to the game as I go. I mean, this solo mode is way deeper than I expected. I have all these gates that I can unlock. I have many more basic tributes or archetypes to go through, and I still have to clear them with, my own constructed deck. Now, something I wanted to check out regarding constructed decks was I believe there is something you can do No, not necessarily this. There was some information where you could maybe it's in the deck list. Yeah, and you can go public deck search, and then I think people were telling me you can try to find the most powerful decks from this list and just try to find an archetype that's really strong and use it, but I'm not sure. And then there's a list of the structure decks, and these are all the ones that I have so far. I have a good amount, which is cool. So eventually I will need to build my own deck and pick one and just kind of start supplementing it by buying packs and all that jazz. But I still want to make sure that I'm seeing all of the archetypes that are available before I make that decision. And luckily, there's a lot of content and time for me to do that with. So everyone, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your continued tips. I mean, you guys break it down. You give me timestamps. You tell me exactly what was wrong. You answer every question, every single thing that I'm thinking about, and more so. And it's just an amazing experience. And I want to, again, express my gratitude for your support and for your help. It's making this game so much fun. Every time I boot it up, I'm excited because I know that you guys are out there and you will help me learn it. It's a really interesting game. There's just a lot of intricacies that need to be smoothed out through playing and through expert guidance from everyone in the comments. So again, thank you. I will check you guys next time. Take care.